relax. Like, dude, that's why I'm like, I'm
Splitsville,
all for
Sparksman
splits.
Wharf, like all those places are fun. Those are fun places to hang out, and you have music, you have live events, you have everything. Like it's great.
Exactly.
It's a great time.
Exactly. What's going on, folks? Welcome to
What's
tonight's
going on?
episode of the Run and Gun Podcast. I'm JPeeps. That's Mr. Sassor. Don't mind us. We talking about, just a couple Valentine's Day ideas and stuff to do around the Tampa Bay area. That's
True.
all.
Yeah.
It really, yeah.
I've had some stuff come up on my feed on Instagram too, and being like singles event here, singles event there, and I'm like, maybe a singles event, but yeah, they're kind of a thing of the past.
Something did come up on my feed about that. I was like,
Yeah,
oh.
or some parties. I've seen those too. Where I'm like,
Oh man, my partying days are done. I don't.
yeah,
I'm in bed by 10:30. Telling you now.
You and me both.
Unless by some miracle we're on absolutely just super long on here, then I'm not in bed by 10:30. But
Yep.
yeah,
Exactly.
man, it's talk about brutal. But yeah, man, we got a lot of stuff to talk about tonight. Season finale. We're gonna recap the Super Bowl. We're gonna talk about the new stadium and how Jane Castor gave her opinion. We're also gonna talk about college football playoff schedule. We're gonna jump into some lightning hockey, or just hockey in general, because also Team USA women are balling out right now over in Italy.
Yeah, they did.
We're also going to talk about how someone ruined their career.
Oh yeah, so quickly.
Hmm.
So quickly.
You don't deserve to play another down. As well too, we'll dive into some other things. Kenneth Walker has a doppelganger.
Wow. I always like seeing doppelgangers, or thinking like that person can be like the doppelganger of that person.
Oh,
So I'm curious.
you're gonna fall out when you see this one tonight.
I'm curious.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry. I got you. Don't you worry. Never a dull moment here, as you know.
Oh no, never a dull moment.
But with that being said, Ace will be on too as well here soon. Maybe we can get Chad this evening. Maybe we'll get
Come on, Chad.
Flash.
I know sometimes you watch this. I know you do. Yeah.
So without further ado, kick back, relax. Here we go. Hey, this is JP.
This is Ace.
This is Dalton.
And you are listening to.
the Run and Gun Podcast. All right, folks. With that being said, let's go ahead and dive into it. Oh, snap! Wait. Image. Oh. Yeah, oh, snap. Okay.
Yeah, do it at the end, like I said, though.
Oh, I do see. I see. I got you. My bad, folks. Yep, got a little sidetracked there. So let's dive right.
The stadium, where do we want to Super Bowl? I mean, I'm moving for anything really. I think it's
so. First things first, I want to dive into this thing right here with the NFL Combine. So,
okay.
Notable players that did not receive an NFL Combine invite. Trinidad Chambliss from Ole Miss, who just played in the semifinal against Miami. You have Tyron Montgomery out of John Carroll, Kalen Black out of Indiana, edge rusher Michael Kamara out of Indiana. Wow, Indiana guys should have definitely been like an absolute must, which is crazy. Another noticeable one, inside offensive lineman, which basically guard or center, James Brockermeyer out of Miami. You also had Actually, I think that's actually about it. Really, that's like super noticeable. Oh, Jaden Ott from Oklahoma is another one too that it didn't get a combine invite. So there's a couple names that stick out that did not get invites to the combine, which is shocking to me.
Well, I thought with Trinidad too. I thought wasn't he like there's still some NCCAA thing where he wants to come back again for a 6 year or something. So
And he does, and he's trying to go into a Mississippi court again, go against the NCAA to get that eligibility. I
yeah,
don't think he's gonna. I think at this point, it's like you might as well give it to him because I understand
yeah,
nobody wants to be the second quarterback off the board to have to go play for the New York Jets.
no,
That's why Dante Moore went back to Oregon, and I can see why Trinidad Chambliss is trying to go back to Ole Miss.
yeah.
What's going on, little baby?
What's
Hope your
going
evening's going well. Now, I will say there is also some HBCU prospects out there that people are saying should have been given an opportunity. I'm going to be real with you, and we'll go through this list here. So, quarterback Jacoby and Morgan out of Jackson State. I'm going to be honest with you. As deep as this quarterback class was, I could tell you now, and from what I saw throughout the season, good player. I didn't think he was going to get a combine invite. I'm sorry. Gerard Washington, defensive back from South Carolina State. He could land a job somewhere still as an undrafted free agent. I
on? Yeah,
think so. South Carolina State has a respectable track record of players getting to the league. He doesn't necessarily need a combine invite. It would have been nice and added, icing on the cake, but I think he can earn his way, especially, if he can get in that LA Rams system, maybe he can make something happen. The one player on this list that I will say I'm shocked by, Chris Mosley out of NC Central. I got to see him live and in person when NC Central came to Bragg and played FAMU.
nice.
He flashed. Talented player. I think that's probably the only person on this list that I'm looking at that should have been invited to the combine. Defensive lineman Jeremiah Williams out of Jackson State. Again, this is a deep defensive line class. Maybe he ends up being a diamond in the rough in the draft, or hopefully he impresses at his pro day. But this was a very deep defensive line draft with, guys such as, I think Christian Miller out of Georgia, Ruben Bain, all those guys, Akeem Mazador. Like, it's just deep, whether you go edge or defensive lineman. Like, that wasn't happening. I'm sorry. Another one here. Ooh. Well, I'll get to the other one. Cam Ransom out of Bethune. No, that wasn't happening. I'm sorry. He didn't do enough in 2 years to even warrant a combine invite, let alone even giving the combine a thought. I'm
Dang.
sorry. I'm just being honest.
Tried.
That's not my FAMU bias kicking in. That's just my draft 101 bias.
Yeah.
You also got defensive lineman Jacoby Givens out of Southern. Now, this one's funny. So, I'm going to take you all back to week 1, or actually, no, week 0, and also season 11, episode 1 of the Run and Gun podcast, when we were all talking about players to watch for the MEAC Swag Challenge. Right? Yeah, like I get it. People are, and thank you, little baby. I get it. People are going to be upset about this because there was no HBCU players. But I even told Brian from O&D Strike Zone, I didn't see anybody that really absolutely was just head and shoulders up here where we're like, okay, that kid has to go. That kid needs to be at the Reese Senior Bowl. And I know people are hurt right now because it's the combine, but my thing is, where was all this uproar during the Senior Bowl? That's come and gone now.
Yeah.
Like, all right, like if you're going to be this mad about this, be this mad about the Senior Bowl. But back to Jacoby Givens. Now, for me, I thought highly of that kid coming into the season. I was like, all right, prime edge rusher, defensive lineman, has a chance to really earn his money on ABC week 0. You're the only game on because the game over in Ireland had already been played. All the other FCS games have been played during the day. And you're going up against a stout run offense in NC Central. So I'm looking at this first couple plays of the game, first series possession for NC Central. He gets blown off the line. He gets pinned inside. He gets driven out of the play. He looks winded. You're going up against a guy like Chris Mosley, whom you're basically competing with to earn money from. Go out there and earn your money in a game like that. Primetime television, you lay an egg. So from right there from the jump, not to mention Southern had a bad season too. Factor that in as well. From the jump, riddle me this. What in week 0 told you Jakelby Givens deserved a combine invite? Let alone, let's ask this. What in the entire season that you saw told you Jakelby Givens deserved a Reese Senior Bowl invite? Because of all these guys on this list, the only one I can really say probably deserved a Reese Senior Bowl invite. Wait. Thank you.
She's reading your mind.
Oh, dude.
She's basically reading your mind.
I mean, you do it. Ace does it. But it's just I look at this and I'm just like, nobody on this list of guys, that this small list I'm looking at right here of guys from HBCU football, except for maybe Chris Mosley, deserved a combine invite.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Let's try again next year.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see.
Try again next year. Yeah.
Now, in the past, there have been guys that I thought deserved it. Like Colton Bubba Adams out of Alabama State. You know, I thought Irv Mulligan deserved a combine invite. Thought Xavier Smith deserved one. I thought Isaiah Major deserved one. But this crop, sorry.
Just lacking
I
a
hate
little
to be
bit.
that guy. Oh, yes.
Most of them apparently need another year to improve, to be better, maybe to hopefully move to a different team somewhere in the transfer.
Well, hopefully some of them, if some of them are coming back, we'll see if they get granted eligibility, because you've got guys that are getting like 11th and 12th seasons of eligibility, which is absolutely insane to me. Like, dude, go get a job. Just, I don't get it. This was a very weak year for HBC football, if you ask me. No team was just head and shoulders above each other talent. Yeah, no, it's very true. It is very true. It was very. What's up, Ace?
What's up?
It was. Andrew Body didn't pop outside of the very first. Yeah, and that's honestly, that's the hard truth as well too. It 100% is, because let's answer this question right now. If from the FCS ranks, if Andrew Body completes the entire season healthy and puts up decent numbers, is he getting a combine invite? Maybe an argument can be had.
If he had never got hurt throughout like the 3 years he was hurt, because he was hurt like 3 solid years out of the 5 he was in.
Yeah,
yes.
He had more years where he was hurt than years where every year he was hurt. So
if he wasn't hurt, he would have been probably getting at least a Senior Bowl invite, and potentially even a combine invite. But he was injured so much, we know that's not happening. But still, I mean, I think he's a guy. I think you'll see him pop up in the UFL.
You know what? Yes. That's
actually there. The Canadian Football League. I can see him having a spot in one of those leagues.
Absolutely. So that's just my synopsis and my takeaway of it. So, again, maybe next year's crop of HBCU players proves that they are more deserving. This year's crop, I'm sorry, just it wasn't enough. And that it takes a lot for me to say that. But the truth, unfortunately, this year, it hurts. All right. Now that Ace is here, we can go ahead and...
Oh, y'all saved the best for me? Oh, I feel so special. I had a lot of stuff I was taking care of this evening.
Oh, of course. It's all good. So, yeah, they're Super Bowl champs.
The Pope.
Gotta smoke the pack. Smoking Pat's pack.
So... as you know, the Super Bowl champ, they get their season
fitting
opener.
to have the defense. It's fitting to put the defense up there.
Oh, absolutely, man. You had to.
I think this is truly the first defense carries a title since 2015.
I agree.
Okay, yeah, that's a fair statement. Yes, that is a fair statement. I can
Like
agree
the
with
2015 Broncos they won because of the defense. The 2026 Seahawks won because of the defense. Not so much the offense wasn't bad. Don't get me wrong. It was better than the 2015 Broncos offense, but that defense is the reason they were there.
Mm-hmm.
Now, granted, the offense did the thing against the Rams. I'm not talking about like solely for this whole season, but to get to where they were for the Super Bowl to like win the way they did was because of defense. And this is the thing Houston had. The difference between Houston and Seattle was Seattle had the offensive player of the year, first and foremost. Mm-hmm. They had a much superior offensive line. And they had two running backs throughout the season could run the ball. And when one went down, they still had another one who could run the ball. And was the first Super Bowl MVP since Terrell Davis as the running back position. Houston, on the other hand, while they had the very similar defense, I think they had number 2 or 3 defense compared to Seattle's number 1.
Number 2.
Those were the 2 best defenses in the leagues, right?
It was number 2.
The difference was not so much Darnold and Stroud. It was you had Jackson Smith and Jigba, Cooper Kupp. On the other side, you were throwing to Xavier Hutchinson and Jaden Higgins. You had AJ Barner. You were throwing it to who the hell was their third tight end? Houston only had 1 tight end that game against New England. He got Jeremy Ruckert that's Jets. Cade Stover, he got hurt. Dalton Schultz got hurt. I don't even know who the last tight end was. You didn't have a tight end. Your Seattle's O-line gave open running lanes. And, of course, Darnold didn't turn over the ball. Stroud turned it over 10 times. We know that. And Seattle, the defense got them turnovers when they needed it, whereas the defensive line was getting Houston the turnovers, but the secondary wasn't playmaking to the extent they needed to be doing.
Yeah.
I also said 3 sacks, and they recorded 5 sacks.
Well, that's what it takes to win the Super Bowl. So
defense wins championships. The Eagles had one of the best defenses too, but they also had the offense to go with it.
And shout out Jason Myers. He's the real MVP.
Yeah, yes.
Everybody's talking about Sam Darnold leaving the Jets. Sam Darnold leaving the Jets, winning a Super Bowl in Seattle. Y'all want to know where Jason Myers was before he was in Seattle?
With the Jets or Cleveland? Oh, I was gonna say it had to be 1-2. I was gonna say it had to be 1 or 2 dumpster fires.
He was the Jets kicker back when they had I want to say it was back in Zach Wilson days. I know he was there. But yeah, he was with the Jets. So there are 2 guys who literally left Jets and won Super Bowls. They did Jamal Adams, but Jamal Adams didn't win it. But I thought that was funny.
Well, his key card didn't work.
Maybe Stephon
Diggs. The Jets was for 1 year, so he started his career in Jacksonville. He was with the Jets in 2018. I know he was there in 2018, and then he was in Seattle the last 8 years, give or take.
So now let me ask you this now. So since we got our Super Bowl champs, and the defending champ always opens up on Thursday Night Football, who will Seahawks begin their title defense against?
Rams.
Yeah, I agree. I think that's who I think it needs to be. But their home schedule includes the Chiefs.
Or the Bucks. I could see the Bucks.
Wait, what's the home schedule?
Their home schedule is the Chiefs, the Patriots, the Rams, the 49ers, the Cardinals, and not the NFC South. Oh, they do play the NFC South champ. So they play
Carolina.
But I don't know if it's in Seattle.
They don't play Tampa.
Yeah, they don't play Tampa. The Bucks play the Rams this year, but it'll be here. But yeah, so as far as the 5 big games we know definitely 3 games in the NFC West, the Patriots, and the Chiefs.
What division are they playing?
And the Dallas Cowboys. They play the Cowboys too at home.
So they play the East this year?
Yes.
Seattle, Philly could work, but I think it's most likely the Rams.
Yeah, I think it's got to be Rams. I think they're gonna, because I mean, it would only have to be out of the division if the division were sorry, and this division's not bad. It's a bloodbath outside of just the Cardinals of the
Seahawks Rams would be cinema again. I think
It
that's
would
what it
be.
is. Or 49ers. I could see it being 49ers too, but I think it's most likely Rams. Especially
Yeah,
how
I know.
Puka was talking all that trash after losing to them in the championship and then losing talking trash in the Super Bowl when they won.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Now,
gonna be
the case could be had for the 49ers too, because again, you won the Super Bowl in their house, and then it's like you have Fred Warner who goes on it and does an interview and says the only reason that we're out of it is because we weren't healthy. Well, all right. How about
Maybe y'all
you?
should move your stadium from an electrical substation. Or
Now
move the substation from the field.
And see, here's the funny thing about that. Jerry Rice said too, he was like, you know what, we practiced there too for all those years and nobody ever had an injury.
I think it's mostly the strength and conditioning. Whoever their strength and conditioning coach is, I think something they're doing in their routine, their training, their rehab, somewhere along those lines, is where your issue is really lies. No.
Oh yeah, it 100% is. It 100% is, because that's why, like, that's why the Bucks just fired their strength and conditioning coach. Thank God. So I mean, changes have to be made, man. Also, too funny about changes being made. This man right here. Moral of the story: if you want to win a Super Bowl, you get out of Dallas.
That is the coldest interview I think I've probably ever seen. To say I wasn't winning a Super Bowl in Dallas, proceeds to win a Super Bowl the moment he leaves Dallas, and he was in Dallas almost 10 years.
And then you want to know what's funny? It's funny how history repeats itself. 10 years ago, in Super Bowl 50, DeMarcus Ware, former Cowboy, leaves to go to Denver, wins a Super Bowl with
as soon as he got there.
Exactly. And then 10 years later,
I'm pretty sure DeMarcus Ware and Lawrence, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Lawrence the rookie when Ware was there? I swear to God, DeMarcus Lawrence was there. Yeah, it was when DeMarco Murray was going crazy, that 2014 team. I knew I was right. Yeah.
Yeah, because that was the year
I think DeMarcus Ware was still on that team. That was his last year in Dallas.
Yep, because again, 2014 was the year that they lost to the Packers. Dez did catch it. I'll give him that. So they should have been the NFC Championship. It's just God wasn't a Cowboys fan that day. But it's funny too to see.
God hasn't been a Cowboys fan for
since I was born. Years? Since I was born.
Yeah, literally.
1996.
This is the only team in the NFC that has never played for an NFC title in the last in this century. This is the only the Cardinals have been there more times.
And the Cardinals have less playoff wins than Texans as a franchise.
I'm telling you, it's a train wreck.
CJ Stroud has more playoff wins than Dak Prescott, and CJ Stroud has played abysmal this past year.
I'm telling you. And then they out here comparing and stuff out here in these streets. So I figured I'd go ahead and show you this too. Where is it at? Dang. Did it upload? Hold up a second. Did it upload? Wait a minute. Seahawks. Oh, snap. Hold up. Dang, dude, where is it? Did it not?
What you looking for?
It's a chart that shows like all the defenses and stuff, because there was a question that arose about the Seahawks defense being the best or being one of the top best in league history. So I
believe the garbage time Matt Collins touchdown was the first fourth quarter points they have allowed all year.
It was. You're absolutely correct.
That by itself is what you know. And Drake May was doing insane stat padding in that fourth quarter.
Absolutely. Hold up.
That's all I had to say on that topic, because we knew the Patriots, their schedule was very soft.
Yeah.
It was a very fluff schedule. Playing the NFC South. Both Seattle and the Patriots both played the NFC South, right? But the Patriots schedule, you also played the Jets 2 times. You played the Dolphins 2 times. You played the Browns. I mean, it speaks for itself right there. And Baltimore, I don't even think you played Lamar. Or did they play Lamar?
Was it late in the season? No, they didn't play Lamar. I don't think so.
I don't think they did.
They didn't play him. I think it was like not Tyrod. It was some other guy.
No, it's Tyler Huntley.
Yeah, Tyler Huntley. Yeah, because I remember
and Derrick Henry almost beat him by himself. Wasn't that the Sunday night game?
Yes.
I'm gonna check now. I don't know if Lamar played that game, but that game was probably the only, and that wasn't even like the Ravens at full health. That was probably their best game. They lost to the Bills. They choked bad to the Bills. It's like that schedule was rough. I mean, and then you saw it when they played a legit team that was not having an injury on the with every guy on the offensive line hurt in the Chargers, every skill position guy hurt on the Texans, and Denver didn't even have the starting quarterback in a blizzard. Like, come on now.
They ain't playing nobody.
Finally played a real team, and you got belt by a running back. Kenneth Walker took over that thing. He went off on you little thing there.
Oh, wait, save that, because I gotta get his doppelganger. Hold up, I need you to save that, because I know that's tickling Dalton inside.
I already pulled up a picture of him, and I'm like, oh god, what does he look like? What does he kind of remind me of? I already have a few people in mind, and it's not bad. I mean, it's like he looks like he looks like he was on Disney Channel at one point. Like,
oh my god, are you trying to say he looks like Corey from That's So Raven?
Oh my god!
I was thinking of the other guy.
2001 Ravens, 2003 Bucks. Yeah,
Raven the dad.
That explains it. It's self-explanatory. I would take the 2014 Seahawks over this one.
Oh, 100%. 100. No, that's not crazy.
I saw them give MVP Peyton Manning generational belt task.
Yeah, no, that Super Bowl was like
the Denver Broncos in 2013-14 had a 5,000-yard passer, 50 touchdown. Peyton Manning won MVP, broke all his career records and all that crap in that season. You had Demaryius Thomas, you had the whole squad there, and he was like, hey, they thought they was running high and mighty. And then those three boys pulled up on the secondary side, and then you had Cliff Averill, Bobby Wagner, Martellus Bennett. All them boys come running up and blow them 40 piece on their head and didn't even give it 10 points.
Man, that 2008
but
Steelers.
Still 2001 Ravens are top one, but then I'd say 2014 Seahawks and then 03 Bucks, 26 Seahawks.
I'd still, I'm going, well, I mean, these numbers are off by a year, but I'm going 2000 Ravens, 02 Bucks, because football was just...
It's the year they won the championship, not the year of that season, but it's 2000 Ravens, 02 Bucks, 13 Seahawks, and 25 Seahawks. But
honestly, there's a few defenses that are not on here that I would take.
25 Eagles are on this?
Yeah, there's no way, dude. I don't know what they were thinking on this. The 2011 Packers weren't...
2011 Packers was not that great.
It really wasn't, honestly.
Oh, wait, Steelers, I understand that one.
Oh, since 2000, though.
2015 Broncos. Okay, yeah. Okay, since 2000, though. I'm running through it in my head.
There were a few good Patriots
Steelers defenses. Is the one that played in Tampa, I'm assuming. That's the
Troy Palmer that was the one in that Tampa. One I give credit for, because that was
I give them defense. That one. I'd leave the top 6 teams as is, like just swap the order a little bit, but otherwise 2011 Packers.
I think that defense that team was more memorized for like its offense. Aaron Rodgers with the belt.
Can I not give credit to the 2012 Giants? Or not 2012 Giants, 2012 Ravens defense was better, and the 20... Hold up.
Yeah, the 2012 Ravens, that was Ray Lewis's final season.
Yeah, Eli won the year after, right? No,
Eli
Seahawks
won
the year after. Okay,
Seahawks
no, so
won the next
it won Breeze, Rodgers, Manning, Flacco. So the 2011 Giants... These years are throwing me off. It should be 2011 Giants.
You had the 2007 Giants, too.
Yeah, 2007 Giants also should be there. Yeah, I take the Giants and Ravens defenses over Packers and Eagles.
And if I'm being honest with you too, like I would take the 2018 Eagles over the 2025 Eagles. Or the 2017.
I would do that too.
Yeah.
17 Eagles, yeah. Yeah, that front four. And then you had Malcolm Jenkins, you had Darius Slay was on that team or no? No.
Brandon Graham, Darius Slay.
Yeah, no, I'm not thinking of the I'm not talking about the front four. I'm thinking of the secondary. Was not Darius Slay wasn't on that team?
Yeah, Darius Slay was on that team.
Yeah, it was prime Darius Slay though.
And you had Malcolm Darius Jenkins was on there.
You had Malcolm Jenkins, you had Jalen Mills, who was still good. You had who was on the other side of that secondary? Patrick Robinson.
Yeah.
Before Ronald he fell off. Ronald Darby was on that team. Yeah, I could see you saying 17 Eagles over 25 Eagles.
That's crazy Eagles. How long ago that was. Dang, that's wild. That's gonna be like soon enough. That's gonna be like 10 years ago. You know that?
Yeah, it's 8 years ago.
That's wild. Oh my gosh. Dang, that's crazy. But yeah, also too, it's very true. This is facts. Patriots are 0-3 in the Super Bowl all time without Tom Brady. And it's funny too, Robert Kraft was present to see all of these.
Damn.
It goes to show, like, it really goes to show.
This was the funniest stat. I'm like, really?
Without Tom Brady, it's just not.
Patriots can't win in the Super Bowl without Brady. And then you also have Patriots can't win without Brady with Belichick. So let's see. Patriots couldn't win. Belichick couldn't win. Brady won.
So, and then the funny thing is about this. So Super Bowl 20, the Patriots started three quarterbacks that season. You're looking at QB2 who started that game. I think they still would have lost. Like I need to go back and look at the box score. I don't know how they beat the Dan Marino Dolphins to get to the Super Bowl. Because the funny thing is that season, the 85 Bears were 15-1. The only team they lost to was the Miami Dolphins.
Damn.
And if the Miami Dolphins had beaten the Patriots, it was going to be Bears versus Dolphins in the Super Bowl. And Dan Marino in that offense against that legendary defense, we don't know what would have happened. But, again, Dan Marino never got back after losing the Super Bowl in his second year. That Super Bowl 31, as you can see, that's Drew Bledsoe. I think Pete Carroll was the head coach, I believe. I believe it was Pete Carroll was the head coach. Robert Kraft owns the team at this point. They get taken apart by Reggie White in that defense. Reggie White, Leroy Butler, multiple names. Desmond Howard runs back the kick in that game. Brett Favre wins his first and only Super Bowl, yeah.
No, I thought Brett Favre won 2.
He played in 2.
Okay.
Yeah, and then, of course, this bottom one here. So
when you think about it, Rodgers and Breeze only made 1 Super Bowl with both.
Yeah. And it's
both won one time, they won one time, they never went back.
Yeah. Sometimes
now, Breeze should have went back, but we know what happened on that twice.
There's a lot of guys.
That 2011 team should have went, and the 2018 team should have went.
Oh man, there's a lot of guys and a lot of teams that you look at and you're like, man, they should have. How did they not go back? Yeah. Oh yeah, dude.
And the fact Mahomes won already 4 times?
Yeah, he's been 4 times and won 3.
Yeah, and also you got to remember too, it's like I mean, well, that
In the last
first
two
one,
Super
I
Bowls,
mean,
But yeah.
the Bills kind of screwed it up twice to send them. The Bengals screwed it up once when McPherson missed the field goal, and Burrow hasn't been back since.
The Ravens screwed it up.
The Ravens screwed it up. Zay Flowers screwed it up. McPherson screwed it up. Tyler Bass screwed it up. Think of it. You had 3 guys. Burrow, Allen, and Josh should have all made it already. Well, Burrow already made it. We know that. But Burrow should have been back already a second time. Lamar should have been there if not for Zay Flowers' issue. And Allen would have been there if not for Tyler Bass. It would have, should have, could have. Now that's in the past. You can't really like say, okay, now. But you got to say, are these guys making it back? What you got for me next year kind of thing? And it's
wait, where's it at?
Bring me my logo.
If you don't, then you get the boot.
Show me the next Super Bowl logo.
Oh, man, dang, I was gonna say I didn't have that teed up. I'm sorry.
Damn.
I mean,
but yeah, it's orange and blue. I'm gonna be real, that blue looking pretty bangly to me. I don't think it's Denver blue. I hope it's not Denver.
You know, I think Sean, have blue in their colors, right?
No, but they do have orange.
Yeah, that's true. They do have orange. Yes.
Or is it orange like the Bears?
Oh God, no.
I wouldn't be mad about seeing a Bears Super Bowl. I mean, the thing is like every time the Bears make the Super Bowl, that quarterback is never like a long-term franchise guy. Jim McMahon wasn't a long-term franchise guy. Rex Grossman was not a long-term franchise guy. And what does that say about Caleb?
Is he going to be long-term?
Nah, I don't think that. I think history can be subject to change on those type of trends when it comes to like that kind of thing, because that's like kind of dumb. If you ever luck into somebody like that who can actually change your franchise around, well then by all means go for it. But I think sometimes Caleb's gonna have to figure out, you got all the talent in the world. Sometimes you just gotta. Him and CJ are almost in the same boat.
You gotta play 4 quarters. You gotta play 4 quarters. You can't just show up in the 4th quarter and be like, "Oh, I gotta play."
No, I agree on all that, but I'm saying like
for Caleb,
the difference with Caleb and CJ, right? Caleb will make the wild play, but he also has in him the same tendency CJ does of trying to play hero ball and try to make the play every time. And we saw in the playoffs they both had very high turnover numbers and were both division outs because of those turnovers. So for both of them, they just got to learn, hit that check down, man. Every single pass that Drake made that he completed was a check down outside of the Matt Collins touchdown. No, you're not going to win with that in the Super Bowl, but you just need to have it in your mind. All right, take that check down when you need that check down. That's what made Brady good. He takes it what they give him, and he can manipulate to get it what he wants, but also take that check down. Because if anybody will have a check down, it's Tom Brady. And he won 6 Super Bowls with it.
Yep.
Exactly. Now, one thing I will do, I'm gonna do this now because I can just see like this is getting to Dalton.
He just wants to do it. I know.
I have to. I need to see if I have this tee. Okay, so I do have it teed up, right? Okay.
I was so shocked he shaved his head. I didn't even know he did until like week 15, and then I'm like, Flash told me he shaved his head. I'm like, wait, what?
This is Kenneth Walker.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Oh God damn. I don't know. He looks more like a Corey from That's So Raven or Orlando.
Wait, hold up.
Oh my God.
As Peeps, me and Peace was talking about this last night. We on the highway.
He just kind of looks like Wayne Brady now.
Bro,
that's who I thought it was. Honestly, I don't know why y'all haven't said it. I wasn't gonna say it, but that's what
you're gonna sit here and tell me.
Matt, pull up Wayne Brady. Pull up Wayne Brady. You know you need to do it. Pull up Wayne Brady. Right now. I'm telling you it is him. Pull it up right now.
I'm telling. I feel like Wayne Brady looks more like Todd Bowles.
Oh shit, he from
Memphis.
Oh shit.
All right, wait a minute.
Actually, okay, with the Todd Bowles, Wayne Brady, more there a little bit.
That is Wayne Brady.
Let me see. Okay, here we go. So that's Wayne Brady.
That's not Todd Bowles.
It was, I don't know what it was. So, when y'all sent that AI photo.
It's a smile. That's what it is. That was me that sent the AI.
Okay, and then why does this look like Kurt Franklin? Like, he's so skinny. Like really? Like, what is this?
Wayne Brady gonna have to slap. Jesus.
And what is his hairline? Golly.
Oh, what is
That's
that?
why he shaved it.
God,
you
I can see why. I would too.
Yeah.
Let it go. Let it go.
My hair starts to recede
Jeez
like that. Oh
Louise.
yeah, I'm shaving. I'll keep a beard.
I'll cut it
I'm
for
taking
you.
a trip to Turkey. We taking a trip to Turkey.
Taking a trip to Turkey.
Freaking horrible. I'll tell you. But yeah, that's what I see when I look at this. I just can't unsee that.
And what's crazy is that like I looked him up and I was like, damn, he's only 25. He looks older than 25. He looks older than 25, but he's 25. I'm like, damn.
No, well, you know what, too, with Kenneth Walker, right? I think he shaved it because I noticed a lot of guys now are shaving it because when they have the locks, it's like causing them to go bald. So I wonder if that's what he did, because that's what happened to Wemby. He had to shave his head. Devin Vassell shaved his head. Not Devin Vassell. Keldon Johnson shaved it recently. Kenneth Walker shaved it all around the same time, too. It was kind of weird. But, hey, I mean, he was so good at Michigan State, and the fact he didn't go first round always shocked me. And then the fact Seattle wanted to keep him in a committee always shocked me. But I guess they wanted to keep him healthy throughout the whole year, and that's why they did it. But Seattle, man, you better pay that man.
Pay that man.
Charbonnet's got a torn ACL. If you don't pay Walker and you let him walk, that's the disservice to the fan base. That confirms what you guys thought about Marshawn too back in 2014 and why you didn't let him win it. At least here, you guys let Kenneth Walker win it and not try to play Sam Darnold throwing it 30 times so you didn't have to pay Walker. But
I think what works here is the fact that they do have I think what was it, like 70? Cap. Yeah, they have a lot of cap. It was like $70 million. I think what happens is you give him $10 million over like 5 years, or $10 million a year over 5 years,
and keep the last two non-guaranteed.
Yeah, so we're looking at what, $10 million a year for 5 years. You're looking at $50 million guaranteed. It's not really like subjectively hitting and affecting the salary cap, but I mean, if you cut them, it's a huge cap hit. So I mean, and then it leaves room to now also sign your draft class and go get other guys. So I think you can.
They don't even have much free agents. They're running that team back, and they're gonna add to it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the beauty of only paying Sam Darnold $30 million for the next 2 years.
They got him at a bargain, like how the Bucks got Baker at a bargain. Now let me see.
Now, the difference between Baker and Darnold is Baker kind of cost the Bucks their year when he got hurt and decided to play through it, and also Josh Grizzard is terrible. But
that's also true. Now let me ask you
because
this.
we knew Baker couldn't throw that ball past 10 yards, and everybody on the field knew it.
Let me ask you this: who's going to be the next quarterback from the 2018 draft class to win a ring?
From 2018?
Yeah, from that 2018 class. Josh Rosen's already out of football, I think.
Yeah, he is out of football.
I remember he was so cocky when he signed too. I remember him being so cocky when he signed to UCLA. I was like,
he was so cocky when he got drafted too, and then he didn't even last in the league 4 years.
Right? I was like, this kid better be good too. He better be good. Then he flopped.
I don't know who's all in that class, so
you had
Baker, Darnold, Lamar, Allen left.
Baker, Lamar.
Was there anybody outside of the first round left in that class?
Let's see.
Who else was in that class outside of the first round? The first round was loaded. I don't remember who was outside it.
So the 2018 class, it had. Wait, is that Mason Rudolph? Hold up.
Yeah, he would have been in that class.
So, looking at this class, let's see. Yeah, Josh Allen. You had Josh Rosen. You had Luke Falk out of Washington State, Mason Rudolph out of Oklahoma State, Ryan Finley was also in that class.
Okay, so there's nobody else in the
that's
first round. All right,
yeah, those are
moving
the
on.
8.
I think
I'm gonna be
Josh.
real with you. My unbiased take. Josh Allen.
Baker ain't winning it.
Yeah. No, I think Josh Allen.
I don't think Bills are going to the Super Bowl.
It's not the Bills.
I can't see the Bills.
Josh.
I can't see the Bills.
Oh, you think he leaves?
He has.
Oh no,
to
he's
leave.
saying like he leaves.
Like he leaves halfway through the season. He's like, yeah, I'm done.
I think if Bills start
think
bad
they'll
this year, they're done. But they literally hired Joe Brady to keep Josh Allen, I think. But that whole Bills organization is a mess right now. They're oozing dysfunctionality right now.
Yep.
I can't see Buffalo winning it. So for Josh to win and Lamar to win, I think they have to leave. But I'm gonna give Jesse Minter a shot. We've seen what Mike McDonald did with Seattle with that defense. If you give Ravens a very good defense, you have a top 15 pick. You take a Mekhi Lemon. I don't think you get Carnell Tate or Jordan Tyson. But if you can get a Denzel Boston in the second round, or you trade down per se, but I think they have to take an O-lineman. I think that's what Baltimore has to do is take an offensive lineman. I think you take one out in the first round early, but then in that second round, you got to take whoever's between Omar Cooper, Denzel Boston, Elijah Surratt. Somewhere in that second round, you take a big body wide receiver that you play a lot to go complement Zay Flowers, and you ride with that. Because we saw Omar, he literally gave them everything. It was just the kicker missed the field goal. Because Baltimore should have been in the dance. And you're here to tell me if Baltimore didn't get in that dance, you tell me they would have played. The hell did Pittsburgh play that first round?
Pittsburgh played
Houston?
the Texans.
Houston.
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been a rough matchup, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if anybody could do it, I think Lamar could do it against them. And then you would have played New England second round. And I think if you give me Baltimore versus New England, who at that point Baltimore would have won like 4 straight. That's a hot Baltimore coming into New England. I think they could have done it.
Yeah, they could have if they stayed healthy. It's just for me. I don't trust the front office handling the Bill situation. I got question marks. Yeah, I feel like they're more worried about the new stadium and ticket sales in Buffalo right now versus the actual team. Yep. Baltimore, I'm waiting to see on it.
I think this is the final year of Lamar in Baltimore.
Needs to be. My
if
thing
it
is
doesn't, if it doesn't work this year, it's not gonna work.
I said 2 years ago, man. If not now, when?
That and Josh Allen. I mean, it's like if now.
I think
like he said.
If anybody, I'm gonna take Burrow to go back.
So the 2020 class. Yeah.
Because I think Burrow can get back. That class was Burrow, Tua, Herbert, Hurts. Hurts already won in that class. He won before all the first round quarterbacks did. Hurts and Burrow, only 2 have made it to the Super Bowl. Tua's gonna be on a new team. Now, where does Tua end up? I think Tua might sneak a starting job somewhere next year. I just don't know where. Miami had a lot of dysfunction. Huh? A bad team. Y'all heard the one with Derek Carr and the Jets having mutual interest? I feel so bad. Eric Glenn, your time's already up, buddy. If you're already contemplating Derek Carr.
Done. It's over. But I mean, my bias aside, if I'm looking at the 2018 class, my bet is I think Baker gets it. Because it's just the way it shakes out. Now I will say if he does get it,
the Bucs got too many issues. The Bucs got too many issues.
Todd Bowles has to go for them to get there. That's the way I see it shaking out. I just don't. I'm sorry. I can't. I hate to demean a black man like that.
You ready for Zach Robinson to be your head coach next year, or Mike Tomlin?
Mike Tomlin's done. I don't think that's a possibility. I'd rather live with Zach Robinson.
Enjoy Zach Robinson next year. Oh my god, that's gonna be so funny.
Or again, we don't know anything about Sean McDermott.
Yeah, I mean that's another one too.
Find a job. He could be Todd Bowles leaving or getting fired.
They did call him. They called him.
Yeah.
Who? They call it Sean McDermott.
Oh yeah.
He told them not this year. He said he just wants to chill out for a year. So, hey, look, if Todd Bowles gets bounced
Yeah, I
in the
guess he's
first
Sean
round,
McDermott next year.
that's who I'm calling because I'm again, the Glazers aren't afraid to take risks, so we'll see what happens there. Also, too, the Super Bowl was fun on and off the field. Didn't disappoint one single.
Oh, not this one. No, we don't care about this one.
And then, oh yeah, and we're going there with the other one too.
She said this.
Oh yes,
yeah.
This is real. When this happened?
Yes, she said this. Yeah.
When was this?
I think
I missed this.
The night after the Super Bowl, or like the day after the Super Bowl.
You're a disgrace to the game. You're a disgrace to music. Wow, I missed all this. Ooh, that was because he had the baby mom in the front, and that's right?
Yeah. And then I think invited a woman back to his room.
Oh my god,
that man a freak.
That man just, I don't know. I don't get him.
Just like, dude, keep. And then we'll go even deeper into the deep end. Imagine your mama gets up on stage on national television and says a million good things about you, only for you to catch a flight cross country down to South Florida.
He did that.
Prouder of the man.
Oh, this one.
Became. James has a heart of gold, deep love for family and friends, and a true resilience in the face of doubt. Junior man, you have so much success ahead of you. I love you, son.
I get it. I know. I hope you do love your son, but your son just ruined his career.
Yeah.
My thing, it's crazy. Wow. You're getting what was it? What I saw, like, what did I see? $17 million. The hell with how much? Millions of dollars guaranteed in a contract, and you lose your mind over. And I hate to belittle women. You lose your mind over a woman. It's like I told Chad. If it's simple, do your job, go home.
Go home. Yeah, don't worry about that.
It's really not that hard. And then it's like you.
I mean,
you are.
Yeah, bro. You can't do that.
You're an NFL player, and you. And again, I hate to belittle women. You can have any woman you want. Any woman you want. You can walk down the street. Women just throw themselves at you because you got money.
You got money.
And you crash up.
Yeah, and you catch a flight cross country from San Francisco down to Miami to go
and ruin your life.
This woman. Exactly. And then the thing is, what comes out more, she blocked his number. He bought a new phone, kept texting her and calling her, then runs his Lamborghini, an expensive car, into her car to prevent her from going to the sheriff's office to go file a complaint.
And then he hit, I think, hit the cop what done him.
Yeah, he hit a cop. He hit a cop right in the knee. Right knee, to be specific. Lucky to be alive, because they would have made an example out of him real quick. He would have been on a t-shirt.
When I watched that whole thing, I thought about what happened up in the thing, and I was like, buddy, everything that clown claimed to be that the woman did and shot him for it. I mean, that's literally what you did, is what they said she did, even though she didn't do that. So they had every right, according to that logic, to technically end you. And so you're lucky you're even alive right now, and you're a dumbass anyway.
It's crazy, dude. I don't get it. I just don't get it. And I told Chad this too.
Okay, unless your name is Anakin Skywalker, there is no woman to crash out to burn your whole life.
Oh my god.
Because now, to be fair, in his defense,
wild.
Unless you actually hate kids, that's fine.
We all would crash out for Padme. Yeah. But other than that, there is no woman alive you crash out over that bad.
Man, I'm telling you, like I told Chad, dude, it's like, okay, you tell me, hey, it's not working. All right, deuces. I'm going to go live my life and enjoy my money and enjoy my family and my peace and make myself better without you. And you're going to miss out on it. That's how I approach it. If you say no, all right, fine, bye. I will find someone better because I'm in my career.
Yep.
I know now I sound like Steve Harvey.
Myself and I.
No, and that's what it's too. It's like when you get to this age, like you get to like your late 20s, early 30s, going into your 40s, everything, your mindset changes that way. When you're this young, it's like you're doing childish, immature things. Like you shouldn't be. Like, yeah, I think when we're in our early 20s, we focus on women a lot. Like, but
hell, we focus on women now, but we're just more
still
mature about it.
More, yeah.
But it's like I look at it and I'm just like,
we're easy to
you
say.
Just had what?
Fuck
you
off.
Double-digit sacks.
Yeah.
You're making millions of dollars. You're on course to probably be one of the top defensive players. Yeah, exactly. First team probably. And then you're in San Francisco at the Super Bowl. There are countless women walking up the street, up and down at the award show. You can have any of them.
Go to LA and go pick up a SoCal girl. You go Miami. No offense to Miami, but Miami kind of. If you're gonna compare Miami to LA, it's like
it's the land of fakes and plastics. Because I've been there.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather go down to Miami. I'm just gonna be. Well, I've also never been to California either.
I can't say much about Miami because I've never been there, but I can say a lot about more LA.
I've been to Miami 5 minutes, and I've told y'all what I've seen in 5 minutes of Miami. There is no chance in hell I'm picking up anybody from Miami.
Dalton, that means we gotta go to Miami, buddy.
I know. Summer 2020.
I went to Miami 5 minutes, and I said this lady come piss on a car and walk off. Yeah, that's a no.
Were you on South Beach?
Not on South Beach side. I was on the hood side, but still.
Oh, okay, I got you. Yeah, so it's insane to me, man. It's just absolutely insane to me how. But again, I was a child once too.
Yep.
I was a child.
Yeah, but there's no reason he should act like that. Now, I want to take it to the other side of it, to the NBA side. Hey, shout out Isaiah Jackson. He's gonna show if the NBA ain't gonna punch Miles Bridges, he's gonna punch Miles Bridges for it.
Oh, we're talking about
this, but I didn't want to jump too far ahead. But
I saw this.
If nobody was gonna punish Miles Bridges, Isaiah Jackson said, "Hey, I got y'all. 1 sec." Now, but Jalen Duren started that whole thing, and he got the least amount of suspension games. That was crazy.
That's crazy. We just
watch Isaiah Jackson's gonna run up and square up with Miles Bridges.
Imagine being courtside.
Imagine being that. Yeah, those old
guy right there who did a lot of de-escalating. And then Miles went after Duren, and then Isaiah Stewart.
Oh yeah, Isaiah Stewart, not Isaiah Jackson. My bad, Isaiah Jackson.
Why? You're not even involved. You're not even.
And Miles got some blows in.
It's stupid.
Just insane.
I've never seen.
That was a perfect transition too. But hey, shout out Isaiah Stewart. He got us.
That's wild, man.
Nah, but Jalen Duren 100% started that nonsense. He grabbed this whole man's face, Musa Diabate's face, bro. I would have thrown hands too.
Mm-hmm.
That's just crazy. And then we got more rumbling in Hot Topics. It just continues to be hot.
Oh, no. This one was some Bush League.
And they get into it.
Okay, well, the thing is, this is Battle of Florida, so this is like the older brother versus the little brother, basically. They're just
but now this was some Bush League. This is not even older brother versus little brother. This is like I don't even know what you call this. This is just wimpy, scared P-word behavior.
Someone created
TikTok.
Even the Panthers
meme.
This is a real pussycat move.
Yeah. Someone created a meme of the Florida Panthers coach. He said, "We don't usually attack people unless they've got their back turned."
Oh, they changed it.
But Matthew,
actually sounds more like Brad Marchand.
So Mikkel has already knocked over Kachuk.
Marchand was never that dirty.
Kucherov. Here comes Kachuk, easing his way back behind, and there's only
that's not necessary.
That was a complete dirty hit.
Yeah, sir, that's not necessary.
Nah. Play was over.
The Panthers love going after your best players in dirty games. They literally did it to McAfee.
He heads off.
Oh, wait, hold on.
And that was to run into Kucherov. Here come the penalties with Garrett Gray. Long Kachuk here.
And then Hagel did the world.
This has been before, and Hagel's got the jump on him, and he's feet.
I still have those jerseys.
You know it's bad. You know it's bad when the Boston Bruin fans and Toronto Maple Leaf fans support the Lightning. and Brandon Hagel for that. Like, the fact you got Maple Leaf, Bruins, and Lightning fans all on the same side on this is unheard of because those three hate each other for years.
They still
But
do.
everybody hates one person. It's the Florida Panthers and those dirty hitting scumbags.
Yeah, they also just hate the Chucks. They also just hate
the Chucks are bums. I can't even lie. I'm rooting for the U.S. PW like the women's thing.
Oh,
like,
dude,
they got
some
dogs on that side. The women hockey team, my God, they got a girl there. I don't want to mess up her name. It's like a really strange name to say, but oh my gosh, she like legit moves with that puck like there's a basketball. She does crossovers and stuff with that puck. Like, what the hell? It's insane.
Dude,
but yeah, they smoked out Canada. I'm rooting for them. When it comes to men's hockey, I am not rooting for the Chucks. I'll root for Yancy. I'll root for Team USA. I'm not rooting for the Chucks at all. And we're rooting also for Team Canada for Hagel and John Cooper.
Yeah, I'll root for Canada for that, but I'll still obviously root for USA, even though the Chucks are on USA team. But
wild. And then, in the spirit of Black History Month, I got to show y'all Thunderbug and what he did. I think he did his best Montgomery Brawl impression here.
Freaking love Hagel. Hagel's good.
Thunderbug, by the way, is trying to do what he can to help out. He's trying to give Jake Gensel a chair or Yanni Gord. They don't have enough seats in there, and so
I thought he was trying to give him a chair so he could hit him with it.
Over the glass to the guys in the box.
I was like, let's give him Montgomery Brawl.
That's teamwork.
It is, unless you're one of the people standing behind.
It says here, you need an extra chair? You need an extra seat? I got you.
That poor guy.
You can't see anything behind that door.
Oh my God. He's really trying to put the chair over.
He really
Did he really put the chair over? Oh my
no, I don't think he actually did.
That's crazy. Not the mascot inciting violence.
That would have been crazy. Or no, it's probably just give them a chair. An extra chair to sit on. So they don't have to sit on each other's laps, because I'm sure that penalty box, they can't fit 5 dudes in a penalty box.
I've never seen or heard of 5 guys to a penalty box before. That's crazy.
They sent the entire line. Kucherov didn't do anything, but he got sent to the box so the Panther players wouldn't take runs at him. Basically for his safety. Yeah, that's why he got sent.
Kucherov's just going to go to the bench and be quiet.
So
unless if he's really butthurt and salty, and then he's probably going to take
a swing at somebody, but that's about it.
Yeah.
So one other thing happened too as well. Your mayor came out in support of.
He's pretty active on the on Twitter, because somebody was asking for the Tampa Bay on the uniforms for like the road uniforms, and he put some eye emojis. So I was wondering if that's going to be a thing potentially.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this now. You know, you see the mayor of Tampa backing this and everything. It gives you more hope that this is actually for real this time. Because if you go back and look at the renderings from like 2007, you're like, yeah, this ain't happening.
Hello there. Yeah.
Bruh, is that your notification? It's just Obi-Wan Kenobi saying hello there?
I was wondering what that was too. I was about to be like, wait, what?
Sorry, yeah. I didn't know you could hear that.
General Kenobi.
Yeah.
Sorry for
so you know I had to share this right here.
All right. Welcome to Aces Urban Development session, guys.
Yeah,
Today,
no, I was gonna say you called this.
Tampa Bay area.
Were we not right, or were we not right?
Tampa District. This is what they need to name this district Tampa Bay. Like, I know it's not next to the Bay, but they got to name it at least Tampa District.
Yeah,
I think so.
But now the Rays have no like World Series win, so you can't really call it that.
Yeah.
But now the Yankees are just Polar Bear in Arlington, Texas type, like just in the middle of it for no reason. But I think how this should work, you have Raymond James there, you have the stadium there on the corner of, I'm gonna say that's not.
This is Dale Mabry in Tampa Bay.
Yeah, Dale Mabry in Tampa Bay. The airport is on your left. So the home plate is gonna be your back. You're batting with your back to the airport.
Back to the sun as well too.
back to the sun, so that those aura shots are gonna go crazy from the side windows.
Yeah.
Hey, but what I tell you, they're gonna leave them sides open. It's gonna be mostly glass on top. Air's gonna come in through the middle.
I still
What I
say it
tell you,
needs
I
to be
call this thing.
retractable. It still needs to be retractable. Still needs a.
I mean, it doesn't need to be retractable now in today's day and age.
Yeah,
like
it
I said,
doesn't.
with the LA Stadium is open and closed at the same time. It's a glass roof overhead, but you still have wind coming in, and the elements still come into the arena. So it's
Facts.
open sided, but it's glass covered. If that makes sense.
Interesting.
So
I like how
imagine
this is drawn
it's
up.
basically like a C almost, right? So you're covered on top. So if you're standing here, you're covered on top, but the wind is still coming in through here.
The other side, yeah.
I like this, honestly. I'm excited for it. I mean, my thing is, yes, there's going to be apartments and stuff that go up, which I mean, good luck getting it if you're going to stay in an
behind,
apartment down there.
That area, that whole area
Cool.
behind it is going to be.
That's HCC.
apartments. Oh,
They're gonna build the HCC campus, I think, within the district.
Yeah.
that's weird.
So
This
what
is
they
gonna probably
could
be
do
like-
is you have the campus buildings and then potentially having like condos or something above it. I know Tampa, it's built on sand, so there's a certain weight they could fit on the ground per building. What they could do is build next to the airport is gonna be difficult, so you can probably have a height limit of the buildings. So if you stack them up to the very max you can fit it, so it's not interrupting the airspace around it, you should be good.
So this is not a done deal yet.
It's just rendering ideas.
This is just renderings. It's trending that way though. The more and more that you see support, because you see the mayor
Social
come out
media.
in support of it. You've seen, Ken Hagan come out in support of it. He's more optimistic. The thing that works for the Rays now versus in the past is a lot of these county commissioners and a lot of, the higher ups, like, I mean, DeSantis was here, last Tuesday in support of this. If Stu Sternberg is still the owner,
That's not happening.
yeah, not happening. Because remember, Stu Sternberg was the one that said, not Major League Baseball. Stu Sternberg was the one that had said, we need to play half the season in Tampa, half the season in Montreal. No
That's
owner in Major
stupid
League
to begin
Baseball.
with.
Exactly. No owner in
There's
Major
gonna be
League
a
Baseball
split.
wanted to do that. What split of public and private partnership or total public
No,
money?
funding for the stadium.
Funding.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because the Rays said that they are willing to cover at least 50%.
You can get that number up probably to 70, 60 something, high 60s.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because, I mean, when they say at least 50%, that means like, we'll pay more. But, like, that's where we're starting at is 50%. So that tells you, I mean, again, nothing's official till you see shovels go on the ground and you see like a ceremony. But
Nothing's official until you see the actual building being constructed.
Yeah.
Yes, that part.
Until we see a bunch of construction on Del Mabry.
Yeah.
That traffic.
Oh my god.
There's
There's going to be like 1 or 2 years of like fall games on Sundays, going to Bucks games where it's going to be absolutely just hectic because of traffic. Now, Dalton, I don't know if you or Chad said it, but that
I can see that. But also, they're going to be negotiating for the Bucks renovation plans because the Bucks Stadium needs renovations. I can see that being somewhere in the conversation as well.
Oh yeah, 100%. Because I think our friends over at Buck and Idiots podcast said it. The Glazers, this is getting ready to happen like right across the street from you. You can't look at this and say to yourself, we need to renovate our stadium.
Yeah.
I think it'll still be open air, but there's going to be
I think they need to have seating needs to be covered up.
Yeah, I think they're going to do that too. They're going to probably strategically design for there to be covering at Raymond James. But
now, what they should do would be a good gimmick is put like sails.
For covers.
Like how a pirate ship has flag, like the sails of a pirate ship. Use that same kind of thing and cover it so it's like triangle flag, like the sail is going over the covering of the arena.
Oh,
not to say like so you have like a pirate ship, right? And he has the flag that's kind of like this shape. You have him just like on an angle and it's covering the top layer. That
Oh,
could
I
be a
know
big
what you
unit.
mean. I know what you mean.
So it makes the stadium like a giant pirate ship.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Yeah.
That'd be sick.
But yeah, man, I'm excited. Man, I'm excited for this right here. I hope this does come true.
Me too.
I mean, if they do it right, they'll definitely get a Super Bowl. Yeah. No, it's see. My thing is, it's funny we recapped the Super Bowl tonight. I think Tampa does want to bid again for another Super Bowl, so I mean, I think that's why renovations are coming. Super Bowl 39, when Jacksonville hosted, and it was the Eagles and the Patriots. I think that the way that was handled hurt the city of Jacksonville's chances to get another Super Bowl, because I've heard stories of, because I was just in my mind, I was like, you know what? Let me look up like the details of Super Bowl 39. People had to drive from Daytona and Vero Beach, and like
There's not enough hotels in Jacksonville.
exactly, like people had to drive from out of town, like an hour, 2 hours just to get to Jacksonville. Like again, the NFL, like we talk about Florida, Georgia, how big that game is. Yeah, see, people stand on boats. Yeah, like we talk about Florida, Georgia, how big that is. Those people are used to that. But then when you talk about like the Super Bowl, which is 10 times bigger than Florida, Georgia, and all the celebrities that come to that, like they learned real quick, oh, we can't put a Super Bowl back here in this city. Because the biggest factor is also like always, you know what? How many decades will it be again before your city gets another Super Bowl? And the NFL's been back to almost all of them venues.
Or a World Series. In this case, this is a good, like you said, this is a good bid for the Rays. Could they get a World Series this year? Next year? Could they at least be an NL pennant contender?
It'd be AL pennant.
AL pennant.
All-Star game is what you're talking about too, Mr. Sassor.
Yeah.
Now I do think you can get an All-Star game with this. I also think, well,
hey,
it depends.
You know, the minute this stadium gets built, Gary Bettman better be on that phone for a Stadium Series game.
Oh yeah.
Also, I would say too, I'm not sure about how deep how big the field has to be for high school, but I would say high school state title games.
Yeah.
Baseball fields are big enough for a football game.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You could play a bowl game right here too.
Yeah, you could.
2 bowl games.
Yeah, exactly.
Across the street from each other.
The best the Jags can get is an NFL draft. That would be cool. I could see Jacksonville hosting the draft. It would be pretty cool.
We need to host a draft.
Yeah, and I think Tampa needs to host the draft too. I think that would be pretty cool. Have it down.
I mean, they had it in literally Green Bay. Green Bay doesn't have people living there.
Yeah, so I'm honestly, at that point, it's like any stadium or any city's fair game at that point.
Yep.
And it's in Pittsburgh this year, and then in a few years, it's going to be in Washington. Or I think the year after that's going to be in Washington.
I gotta give Pittsburgh credit. I went in Pittsburgh back in like 2014. That place was not good. I went in Pittsburgh. I want to say it was 22. Man, Pittsburgh developed so much in that time frame.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about Batman.
You don't think that's a steel city anymore? That looks like a real like hub kind of city now.
I always think about the movie Batman whenever I think about Pittsburgh. And when
Pittsburgh being Gotham.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Because I know.
I think Florida's basically Gotham. People are just crazy in Florida.
Or it's just like, or it's more like Arkham Asylum.
Oh Jesus! Oh Jesus! So we're just housing the Joker somewhere.
We're housing a bunch of Jokers.
Jokers
all the craziness. All the craziness.
Jokers in Southeast Florida.
All right, so another thing too. So Daytona 500 is this weekend as well. Kicks off. I'm rooting for Will Byron. So that's my guy. Also, F1 is this weekend. Tell me about it, Mr.
Yeah. Well, we don't have F1 yet. I mean, we have these are all the liveries.
Kind of like basically equivalent of preseason.
These are like all their presentations. Everyone did their presentations of their liveries throughout leading up to their practice. So right now they're in Bahrain and they are doing a bunch of practice tests with their new vehicles. in the new regulations that F1 is having this year. There was no more DRS. Bye-bye DRS, RIP. It's what makes them go faster on the straight. But now they included something, I guess, in this newer technology and body of the car where it's going to even just be faster down the straight. So we'll see how it looks. What's your hot take? Like, what car looks the coolest to you right now?
I can barely see the cars.
Can you zoom in on it?
This is the best
photo
I can
aspect
do.
ratio is terrible.
Yeah, that's the best I could do.
Dang. Okay. All good. I don't know if can I do it? No, probably not. Yeah, damn. I don't think I could. But obviously Cadillac was one of the Super Bowl commercials. That's where they dropped their livery. Honestly, that's the cleanest one right there, in my opinion. Red Bull also.
All right, well, we know Aston Martin's not winning squat. Mercedes cars look nice always, but obviously probably Red Bull. I like the second Red Bull more than the first Red Bull, though.
Yeah.
The Racing Bulls, as they call themselves.
That's their junior team or whatever.
Yeah, I know.
But
yeah. The Racing Bulls kind of look way nicer with their car design. But yeah, that's the B team.
Yeah. Audi.
But Ferrari, I don't trust Ferrari at all. But
has Ferrari dropped Hamilton? No, Ferrari has not dropped Hamilton. They have not dropped Hamilton.
No, Hamilton is fine. I don't mind Hamilton, but
I think
cars, I don't
Alonso,
know. Ferrari engineering has fallen off.
Yeah, significantly. But they always say, "Oh, well, we're gonna come back this year," and it's like they do well in the first
Ferrari's
two
basically Dallas Cowboys of F1.
Damn.
But basically right now, for anybody who's not into F1 right now, they're basically on their media day training camp era, part of the season. The season about to start, but they're right now getting everything kinked out.
Yeah,
making sure everything's good to go before the season. They'll have their exhibition race. I think don't they have exhibition races? If I'm not mistaken, and then the season actually starts.
I don't know if they have exhibition, but I know they're just going through testing right now in Bahrain. That's all they're doing. It's just doing testing, so that's about it. But yeah, my thing is I want to see Williams this year do really well. Honestly,
Ferrari car was terrible.
It was both him and the car. I think he just wasn't feeling it too. He wasn't winning, while Leclerc was kind of better, but even still, they just both were kind of in a slump. But yeah, I have high hopes for Williams, Haas, Mercedes with Kimi Antonelli, and of course Max with Red Bull. And I'm excited for, of course, Cadillac. I'm also excited with Cadillac for Checo and Valtteri Bottas returning as well.
Hey, yo, that Cadillac car though looking nice.
Go pull up like just an image of it itself, and it's I think it's the cleanest. I mean, that was one of the Super Bowl commercials. I don't know if you guys were really paying attention to the Super Bowl commercials, but yeah, Williams. Yeah, I really have high hopes for Williams. So we'll see. We shall see.
Nice. Alrighty, folks. Guess we can go ahead and wrap up here. This was fun.
Finale.
This was a good season of football.
It was.
There were some dull moments here and there. You know, the season had a lot of injuries. We didn't have any big shots on offense, but the defense, for those defensive lovers, great year of defense. Again, running backs, great year. Fantasy football did not grow as expected for us three mainly, but shout out Chad for winning the league. Kenneth Walker was on my team, didn't do much all year, but hey, made it to the playoffs and he won off. So I guess good for him, I guess, whatever. Not salty on that, but you know, we'll be coming back, taking a little break, coming back might do an episode for free agency if there's anything crazy happening. I might come back and do a little episode on that.
We do have draft prospects that we can do an episode for. We have every
Don't
position.
worry, we come back before draft. I'm coming back at least 2 weeks before draft.
Oh, for sure.
Because, you know, we got to do my draft stuff. We got to do our
real
mock
quick,
draft and all that.
I will read off the numbers of how everybody did to end the season. for the NFL.
He read our mind. That's exactly what he's gonna do.
Oh, so as far as all season, I went 196. I had 196 correct, 98 misses, 1 tie. Ace had 177 correct, 117 wrong, and 1 tie. The Bug had 167 correct, 127 wrong, and 1 tie. Everybody had a tie pretty much because of that Dallas Green Bay game.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Mr. Sassor, you came in 3rd place this season, 180 correct, 114 wrong, and 1 tie.
Not bad.
And then Ace, your brother Flash, he came in 2nd. He had 182 correct.
Because you picked half the
wrong.
games for him. That don't count.
I know. Freaking lucky bastard.
I think that's same with Chad too.
That's disqualification. Immediate disqualification. This man.
He had 112 wrong and 1 tie.
Makes me second.
And then Chad had 172 correct and 122 wrong, and he had 1 tie. And then for the Super Bowl, of course, everybody here, or everybody except Chad, picked the Seahawks to win. Chad picked the Patriots to win. And then let me look back at it. So, oh wait, hold on. Here it is. I had it's screenshots. Let me see. So as far as all of our guest pickers goes, Ashley and Brittany picked the Patriots. One of them picked because of Terrell Jennings. The other one picked because Cardi B. Which is just, I was like, this is so adorable, but this is so hilarious at the same time.
You're a disgrace to the team. You're a disgrace to music.
And everybody else, so Keith, Troy, Tashay, Ryan, Mr. Campbell, and Allison all picked the Seahawks. Everybody did great. We are so thankful for all of them joining us this season as guest pickers. It was awesome. We started this season, 26 weeks ago. Orange Blossom Classic Week, or week 0 is when we started. 26 straight weeks. We kept it going all football season long.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's over.
But, we got other sports still going on. It's not the total end. It's the end of football, but we still got hockey, still got basketball.
Well, this week we're kind of in a ball moment. We got the Olympics going on.
You got the Olympics, so you got that.
Shout out all the Olympians winning their medals. There's some good moments there.
Some of the medals are broken already.
Oh my god!
Fake gold.
I wouldn't imagine that.
They said the manufacturers kind of giving bad medals out.
Damn. And you got the return of Formula One as well.
That's true. Daytona 500 this weekend.
500, yeah.
William Byron, go ahead and bring it home, man.
Yeah.
Or Bubba Wallace.
Oh yeah, Bubba. Yeah, I like to see Bubba do it.
Although I feel like it'll be a Hendrick Motorsports car.
Probably will.
That's what I'm feeling.
I like to see
But they said it's supposed to rain this weekend too and ruin it.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain Sunday and Monday.
Hey, I won't complain about the rain because we're in a drought right now and we can't even do nothing. Everything is dead.
That's very true. So we definitely need the rain pretty bad. Everybody doing the wide receiver and significant.
We talking about?
Yeah. Oh, we already heard about that. Well, you know what? Let me get it again. Let me get it again.
What is Mr. Stephon doing?
Oh no!
Let me get it again.
Crack, man. Hey, buddy, enjoy your time in prison. Don't bend over for the soap.
Damn.
Man.
Yeah, both a disgrace. That's what I would say. Comment would be you're both a disgrace.
Then went from sitting up in the press box with Robert Kraft and hugging all up on Mike Vrabel to now being sworn enemies. Mm-hmm. Crazy. And I'm telling you, it's crazy what can happen in just a week.
Yep.
And a day.
Literally 24 hours or 1 hour. Yeah, it's crazy.
Oh, even a minute.
You telling me. Golly. Yes, this is wild right here, man.
Also, this halftime performance was pretty good. It's pretty good.
Oh, yeah, I liked it. I liked it.
It was vibe. I mean, it was like performance. It was a performance. It wasn't just like how some performances are just kind of like lackluster, but it was good. Everyone was vibing. It seemed like a vibe.
But, yeah, it was a good time, man. No, I enjoyed it. Didn't understand a single word of it, but I enjoyed it. I was vibing to it. I was like, okay, you know, it makes me want to salsa again, like how
it makes me want to do that. And honestly, I'm more dedicated now. I told myself from the beginning of the year I was going to become fluent in Spanish by the end of this year.
Better get that Duolingo out, buddy.
Buddy, I'm on day 50 right now. 50-day streak.
Okay, yeah, you're better than me right now. Shit,
yeah.
Jesus. Because I didn't pay attention in Spanish class back in high school.
I got you, man. I got you.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Your Duolingo partner.
There you go. I appreciate that. All right, folks. Y'all take care. Stay safe. Stay blessed. We will see you Tuesday night for the Rattler Roundup podcast. See you next season for Run and Gun. Good night.